As you may have heard, the admins destroyed sword swapping recently. Annihilated. Gone. The sweats cried out in agony as they could no longer deal 1 billion damage to bosses. Giant sword prices plummeted to less than half the original value. Death bows and reaper scythes were tossed aside like junk. Even boomerangs were being panic sold. But all hope is not yet lost. Hey guys, XH here today to teach you the new method to sword swap. In fact, it's actually way easier than the old way. Let me show you. Before we start, let me talk about my gear. So we're going to be using, for today's testing, a Warden helmet with 3/4 elegant tuxedo, and 5 max boomerangs, a withered Valkyrie, and a giant sword. So, let's get right into it. First off, I'm going to show you my damage with just the normal boomerangs, no swapping. 870k on the front hit, and 3 mil on the back hit. Let's go again. Same thing. Just gonna kill this dummy here. And now let me show you my Valkyrie damage. 1 mil. 0.1. And the giant sword damage. 2 mil. Alright, now watch this. Let's try again. Watch this. Do you see this ferocity procs? Those are from the Valk. As you can see, I only have 10 ferocity, which is definitely not enough to proc every time. But we are proccing every time, which can only mean one thing. We are successfully sword swapping once again after the fetch. Let's try with giant sword. 3 mil front hit, 7 mil back hit. That is way higher than before, with 870k on the front hit. Let's try with this giant sword and the Valkyrie. So 2.3 mil with the giant sword. Swap to the Valk. 3 mil. 2.3. 2.9. 2.3. 3.25. 2.8. I mean, the Valk isn't the best sword to swap to, but as you can tell, sword swapping does work. Now that I've proven that sword swapping still works, let me explain to you step by step how to do it. The process is going to be different with boomerangs and swords. So, when you're trying to swap the boomerang, before you used to throw the bone out and then swap to your thing you want to swap to. But now, the new way is to hold the thing you want to swap to, in this case, the Valk, for me, and then swap to your bone as fast as you can and fire it. And the bone will snapshot the stats of the Valk when it's thrown. The key is you have to swap as fast as possible and then throw it immediately. Let's do it with the giant sword. Hold the giant sword, swap, and throw it immediately. That's a lot of damage. With swords, it seems like it's still the same as before. So you take your sword with high damage that you want to use the damage stat of, and the sword in chance, and then you swap and hit. So this is basically the same as before. Key to remember is sword swapping is the same as before, but boomerang swapping is the opposite. As long as you hold the weapon you want to swap to and throw the bones out, the timing doesn't matter anymore after that. You used to have to do some crazy timing to like make sure the swap works properly, but now it's simple as holding the sword and then just throwing the bones as fast as possible after that. After you get the bones out, it doesn't matter what you hold. Look. I'm just gonna hold another star. 0 damage. Doesn't matter. They all do crazy damage anyways. So yeah. Whew, this feels good after wearing that stuffy outfit. Don't forget to leave a like if this helped you out, and subscribe to see more of my content. Now give me some privacy so I can take the rest of it off.